Alright, family, peace, love, and oneness. Alex here. This is day 6 of my liquid cleanse. Still going strong. It feels very interesting. Time has slowed down a lot in ways. Like, there's just this feeling of stillness, presence that comes with being on a fast. I feel like we spend so much of our day just running around trying to figure out like what we're gonna eat next, and like planning our meals and making sure we're up, we're eating. Next minute we're eating, lunchtime we're eating, dinner time we're eating. When you do not put that pressure on yourself and you don't have to, there's a lot less mental chatter and there's a lot less going on mentally for you to sort of figure out and get sorted as you navigate the day. It's been a real moment of stillness for me in my path and my healing. I've had a lot of conditions and sort of like behavioral patterns, I guess self-perceptions that have sort of uncovered over the past few months regarding myself and regarding the way that I approach life. It feels like that transition time where I'm going from being repetitively in those patterns and behaviors and perceptions to being observant and aware of, okay, this is really how I'm holding myself back in my healing, from the way that I'm seeing myself and I'm seeing the world and I'm going about my life, I'm approaching things, to now like this in-between phase where I'm kind of crossing over and it feels very unnatural. It feels like I'm not very grounded in my body and I don't have a place. Obviously the fast is playing a part in that, but just almost like between like, yeah, my old self and my new self. So that's a bit of an unusual feeling. And I guess the fast is here to sort of bring on that transition and bring on that shift. Today I'm working with the melons. It says watermelon, key lime, and ginger. Very clean, very clean juice. Nicely sweet. About 8 liters of this from decent sort of size watermelon. The sun has been shining today. It has been beautiful. It's actually been a clear day, clear skies. So I'm grateful for that. But I'm grateful to be on this journey. I feel like there was, sometimes there's big, what feels like big blockages in the way of us taking that leap, taking that step towards what it is we want to do, whether it be like launching a new project or embarking on a fast or whatever. But often I've realized once you cross that hurdle and you just take that step, you kind of realize what was holding you back or setting you back was these invisible walls of just perception. And now that I'm 6 days in, it's almost like, rah, like I could get 6 days in pretty quickly, pretty easily, pretty effortlessly. Um, and I'm looking back and thinking, well, what was stopping me from doing that? It was just these mental blockages and these limitations of how it has to look, whether I'm completely in the perfect conditions for it to, for me to feel comfortable to do it. It's just like you've got to step into that discomfort. You've got to step outside of that box for yourself. And you realize that in doing that, number one, it wasn't as unsafe as you thought it might have been. And number two, you're just going to grow exponentially. You're going to expand your horizon. You're going to really, be able to draw more out of life and grow your confidence as a person. So take a step out of your comfort zone and do something different. Walk a different way home, drive a different way home, speak to someone randomly in the street and just pay them a compliment. You begin to realize there's so much more to your being waiting to be awakened just on the other side of a few small changes. So I trust this message lands with you. I appreciate you watching today. Day 6 on the liquid. Peace and love. I'll catch you tomorrow.